These are the new Inspiras, the gold and black series that came out after the blue series. They won the 2024 IF Design Award, and they come out in sizes of 2, 3, 4, and 5,000.
Aloha guys, Scuba here. I'd like to show you my completed Inspira ISX Dream Team. Now, these are my best Okuma reel series for under $100 for those of you that are conscious about hard living costs these days. I am. So these reels are offered in 4 sizes: 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, and 5,000. It came out last year, late last year in 2023, and before it turned over in 2024, it won the coveted IF Design Award. That's pretty cool, yeah? So these are black and gold series that has preceded the original blue Inspira series. It uses Okuma's Torsion Control Armor, made from lightweight aluminum to reduce flexing, which I kind of like the fact that they're light and they just feel good in my hand, right? So all models feature a high-speed gear ratio of 6:1 or 6.2:1 in some of the other units. Hopefully more will come out, so we'll see about that. The Inspira uses a multi-disc carbonate drag system that creates fast but smooth stopping power. So that's very important because I've caught quite a few fish on it, so I know. Now, as you can see here, the threaded handle eliminates wobbling under load. So when you're turning it, there's hardly any wobble or no wobble whatsoever. So that to me is really great, considering that the originals were the smooth-sided octagonal shaped ones. So this provides better lifting power, bringing in the fish faster. It's just a greater handle to have. So I've done a lot of cooperative work with Vernon over at Gomexus. So we really together, he said, what do you have? What do you suggest? So we've been going back and forth. This is what we came out with. Color coordinated power knobs for Okuma products. Now, it first started with me about a couple years ago with the Blue Azers, worked up from there. All the other distributorships around the world that are offering this model of Okuma reel was coming up with the basic T-bar handle, which I don't have one right now, but just the basic T-bar handle. Now, when they saw what I was doing with Okuma, they all changed and they're coming out with their own type of power handles. So with me and Gomexus working together, we changed how this reel is going to look. And I tell you, with this type of power knob handle, especially when your hands are wet, man, I tell you, best way to do a fishing trip is use one of these. And I offer many good videos out there that shows how to convert your own. Also in the spool, sorry I don't have an empty spool, but in the spool here in the middle, there's a huge section, black section in the middle, where is black rubberized area. So that's a good area for if you're going to use braid. You just start off over there, and that way it'll cinch into it and it won't spin around as you would see with normal metal spools. So all of the Inspiras have that, from the 2,000 to the 5,000. So how many bearings? 9 bearings total. So you have 8 regular stainless steel bearings and 1 roller bearing. Roller bearing being right here, so your line will go to it much smoother. So 8 plus 1 for real. That's for all the models that are currently under $100, roughly $100 for the most expensive. That's pretty darn good. So what is my favorite attribute for this type of reel? Bail wire. Okuma has thick bail wires. So if you accidentally were to drop this, or it will tumble over, it won't bend on you, and that means that you can still complete your day. And I tell you, it's just so great having real thick bail wire. I don't understand why other companies that charge a mint for their reels, they're charging, tremendous prices for their spinning reels, and they have the cheapy thin ones because they're still trying to save some money. Whereas Okuma here is offering great prices, but they offer thick bell wires. Explain that to me. Okay, so when you order your knobs here, this one is the original handle. This one here has the power knob, as you can see. Now, this one here is going to take a 35 millimeter knob. This one, the 3000, 4 and 5000, like this here is the 5000, all took 38 millimeters, and they're all color coded to match this. And the reason why I don't have this one yet is because this size model is the most popular size model. So it caught on fast and it keeps selling out. So what happened is that Gomexus USA contacted the one in China. They're sending me one in special. So what's going to happen is it's going to take a little bit longer because it's coming in from China. But once I get that in, put this on, I'll have all of them with power knobs on it, color coded. So if they don't have the color you want, which is the black and gold to match this, get the chrome, because the chrome, silver chrome is going to match with anyone, right? To sum up what I've been asked many times, what is my favorite spinning reels? I mean, I still have my Shimano's, my Daiwas, I have Stellas, I have just about everything there is under the sun, almost everything. Now, why don't I use that a lot? It's preference. It's not the matter of cost, it's preference. I like these, feels good, these look good, feel good. My Stellas are a couple years old, but they're still Stellas, right? But I would still prefer to use this. And I'm not part of Okuma anymore, so it's my choice, right? So the reason why I stick with this is because it's inexpensive. They started off around 100, a little over. Now they're roughly under 100. All the sizes are under 100. I would recommend getting this if you're on a budget, or if you just want something that's dependable. Get this. They're currently from 2,000 up to sizes of 5,000. It's handled just about everything I can throw at it, gone from along the shoreline using jigs and floats, and even going surf casting. So that's saying a lot for a series of reels. This is probably my most used and my favorite series now are the Inspiras, the new Inspira ISX. Is because I just like them. I mean, they got a good list of attributes, but I just like them. And the fact that I figured out how to do the power knobs was a big plus. And I work with Vernon over at Gomexus, and he's quite happy that I figured this out, because he's been supplying me with the materials I need to do all the Okuma projects that come by me. So that's one of the reasons why Okuma now works closely with Gomexus, is because we're trying to make this happen. At first, they didn't have time for this, but now they do, because they're seeing the benefits of it, because other Okuma distributorships around the world are using Gomexus products. They saw what I was doing, and I was the one that first broke through using these type of power knobs. And because we contacted Okuma first, the product developer John told me, hey, go with it, help them out, because we're kind of busy with other projects. So I did. I helped them out, and everything came out perfect. So this is my report on all of the current Inspiras. If there's any more coming out, they're probably going to come out with 1,000 or 1,500 one day. They might come out with a 6,000, but to do that, they have to enlarge the gears. But you know what? They already enlarged the gears for the current model, so I'm not sure what they're going to do. But thanks again for listening. I really appreciate it.